I've had a lot of comments talking about how people have a different receiving and leaving hand than I do. So I was telling you guys, mine is right for receive, right is feminine, left for leave, and left is masculine. And a lot of people are saying that theirs is the opposite and that's what they were taught. And I yes that, because I also was taught that before I actually became aware of energy. Everyone says that. So I also thought it was that your right hand is your giving hand and your left is your receiving hand. However, since I became more aware of energy and magic and I've been able to do it, tests and experiments and feel it, my right is my receiving hand, my left is my leaving hand. Now, whether it changes wherever you go in the world, depending on your energy field in correlation to the energy field of the earth, it could completely change. It could be different for each zodiac, it could be different for each element, it could be different because this is what I know it to be and yours is different because you know yours to be that way, and we've both kind of programmed our bodies to just be the way they are. So I believe you if yours is the different to mine, but mine is right for receive, left for leave. So the right is feminine, that's about being in your emotions, that's your feminine. Your left is your masculine, and that's the solar channel, and that's about being in your logic, the masculine energy. And I want to show you this picture of the Kabbalah. And this guy here, he's facing us, so his right hand side there is the feminine channel, and you can see his left hand side here is the masculine channel here, which is the positive, and feminine's over there, the negative. So this image here shows as well the exact same in correspondence to his body, that's the same way that mine is. The human heart, the left hand side is where blood that's been oxygenated leaves the heart and it goes around the body, and then it comes back in on the right hand side as deoxygenated blood. So oxygenated blood is red. In the diagrams and stuff, it's red, that's the masculine colour, and it leaves the heart. So on the left hand side it leaves, just like my energy flow, and then on the right hand side of the heart is blood that's meant to be the colour blue, and that's the deoxygenated, which is the feminine, because that blood is received back into the heart. Blue is the colour of Venus, the feminine energy, and that's received in the heart on the right hand side. So again, my energy is in flow with the way that our hearts work. So whatever it works for you is the way that works for you, and this is why it's so important, because I can tell you what works for me, but if you're in a different place, or if your body works differently, then your energy will work differently. So you've got to really experiment yourself and suss out what works for you. Something interesting I wanted to talk about the heart is the blood that leaves. It leaves as red blood, masculine, through the arteries, and the blood that arrives in the heart in the right hand side, it's meant to be the blue blood, it's like the feminine, and it arrives through the veins. And I looked at these two words and I was like, straight away I just saw the names of a god and a goddess who is masculine and feminine. So the word veins was so similar to the word Venus for me, who is the divine goddess feminine energy, blue. And then the word arteries reminded me of the god Atreus, who is the god of war, which is basically Mars, who is red. So I was like, this is so cool, the synchronicity of this stuff. The last thing that I found was interesting is, for me, your feminine hand, which is my right hand, you wear silver because that's the feminine energy. On your masculine hand, your left hand, you wear gold because that is the masculine energy. Well, when you get married, you wear a gold ring on your left hand. So I was like, wow, it's all aligned, because your left hand, which is your masculine solar channel, you wear the gold because it charges up that energy. It all kind of resonates with that energy, because gold is the energy of the sun, which is a solar masculine energy. And then you've got your right hand channel, which is your lunar channel, which is where you would wear silver. So the best way to really tell is to experiment and to be your own scientist and to really sense and feel it yourself. Energy comes in through both, but one is masculine and one is feminine. So which one it is for you, you let me know.